"I can see your mother taught you how to sweep," said my boss. "Thanks," I said, looking up from the mound I was building with my broom. Broken ice cream cones, French fry corners, straw wrappers. I felt my cheeks grow hot. Was she being honest, or was she being sarcastic? "Nobody has taught you anything," my new mom would sigh, whenever I left a wet towel in a heap, or loaded forks upside down in the dishwasher, or locked myself out of the house. Just now, that last sliver of dirt wouldn't scoot into the dustpan. I'd scattered it with the toe of my sneaker. Had my boss noticed? I thought hard as I hung up my apron and walked home. Had my mother taught me to sweep? Medication slowed her to a shuffle. I was ashamed of resembling her, a klutz with a cloth, a broom, or a garden tool. "Nobody has taught you anything," my new mom would say, showing me how to fold a sweater, set an alarm clock, drain a bathtub. Lessons didn't arise in my first home. Dishes littered the rugs. Medications and rent checks and immunization cards were lost. Tempers were lost. Sanity was lost. Mother's last psychotic break happened when I was 10. After a couple of interim mothers, a competent, auburn-haired young woman stepped in to fill the role. She taught me how to lay out clothes on a school night and braid my new little sister's pigtails and microwave macaroni and cheese. I felt like somebody worth teaching. Meanwhile, my first mother sent letters, listened to my stories. "I'm so proud of you," she'd say. Year by year, the lessons grew until now, at 14, I could bake a batch of cookies, hem a pair of jeans, and take customer orders for my new mom's business. My current lesson was getting a job. New mom sat with me on the Dairy Queen bench and helped me fill out the application line by line. I was hired on the spot. Now, self-doubt hurtled in. I couldn't turn the curl on top of the ice cream cone. I shortchanged a customer who complained loudly. My boss hustled me away from the cash register and stuck a broom in my hand. Nobody has taught you anything. After heating a can of soup, my first mother would lie in bed for hours, exhausted. After that last breakdown, she spent her life in institutions. When I became an adult and mothered 2 daughters, I took all the lessons of new mom, from job skills to sorting laundry. Still, doubt lingered. Wisdom didn't stick. I could never be sure if I was doing a task the way new mom had taught me, or had reverted to shuffling, daydreaming. In one of those daydreams, I remembered peeling linoleum, my first mother's soft hand on mine, a battered dustpan. One person swept dirt over the metal edge while one person held the dustpan, backing it up until crumbs thinned to specks. It was a job for 2. The job at Dairy Queen? I was fired the very next day. It was always there, a stabbing awareness. There was much I would never know. "Mom," said my teenage daughter one evening, "all of my friends know how to take the MAX train, except me. You've never taught me anything." Stab. I'd learned Easter baskets, Christmas stockings, my new mom's silly songs, but there were things I could not master. I'm sorry, I managed. I have gaps. Shame, brokenness, a longing to give my girls what I could not. I opened our lives to fill those gaps. I opened our lives to their Filipino grandmother and their brilliant dance teacher, their driver's ed instructors. When I didn't know something which seemed every day, I said so. When my best girlfriend and I launched our youngest children, she told me it was the hardest thing she'd ever done. After you've taught them everything, she said, then you have to let them go. But I hadn't taught my girls everything. I thought of my own mother giving me up when I was 10, teaching me to let go. And I had learned. Mother had allowed others to bring me my life lessons. She'd embraced my new mom, who in turn equipped me in 1,000 ways. One person to hold the broom, one person to hold the dustpan, a two-person job. My mother had been okay with being nobody. Nobody taught me everything.